Hey, what's up guys? It's instructional skateboarding and I'm going to be giving you the secret to learning heel flips faster. Now a lot of people learn kick flips and a lot of people want to learn heel flips, but it's a hard trick for them and it just doesn't come as easy as they would want. There's two main tips that I can give you that I've discussed before in my full tutorial, but I'm going to go over more in depth and explain that'll help you learn heel flips faster, or at least in my opinion, this is the best way to learn heel flips, and it'll help you out with the trick. The very first tip is don't actually put your back foot right on the foot of the tail. For me, 99% of the time that I heel flip, I have my back foot about an inch in from the grip tape. This just helps your back foot be more secure, you get better pop. It grips better on the board because it's not hanging off the edge, and it's just snappier, and it's also quicker to the bolts when you land. So if you do a really bold heel flip, if you heel flip perfectly, your foot's going to likely come right on top of the bolts as opposed to back here anywhere or anywhere close to the bolts. It'll come right on top usually. Now I'm going to heel flip as an example with my back foot in the tail. I'll slow-mo it. You guys will see my back foot isn't actually right on the tail. Second trick, tip, whatever you want to call it, to learning heel flips faster is understanding the flick and how it flicks, or at least in my opinion, this is how heel flips should be flicked. For me, when I heel flip, I very, very, very highly stress flicking straight out and not sheeted to either direction. Now I don't know why you'd ever want to heel flip like this in the first place. That's like inward heel style, to give that kind of weird motion that inward heel flips have. But a lot of people learn heel flips like this, or point their toe foot in this direction because that is the way they are flicking. You're flicking out and they want it to go with the board. Now the thing with this is more of your shoe is on the board to even start with, so you have more resistance and it becomes harder to flick. So you now have to flick harder, faster, and just get that timing even more tweaked. The other thing is it cheats momentum, right? Because if you're flicking in this way, you're putting more direction, more pressure, more of a flick, and just focusing all your energy on flicking outward and your foot going this way. Now also, if you do that and you do it too hard or too fast, that could really tweak your heel flip and it could end up going like this, which is dipped and stylish, and I do a lot of heel flips like that, but mine just come from flicking straight out and not even doing that at all. And if you're just trying to learn heel flips, which is kind of what this is for, then that's not beneficial to you at all, and it'll just dip because you have that sort of downward, outward flick instead of just straight out. And yeah, your heel flip will dip and it won't be as easy to learn. So furthermore, when you flick out, your board only has to flip. It doesn't worry about flipping this way, flipping that way, momentum being more in one direction. It just flips evenly. It's just going over and over again. It's not being pushed out and clipped like that. It's not being brought back and clipped. It's just very straight out and even. Also, naturally, it will just flip easier because your foot doesn't have to flick as hard or as fast because it's just going kind of in one direction. When you flick forward, it's just going straight out. That's just kind of one direction. If you point it, it's going up and then out, kind of like a kickflip style, and you're almost learning to heel flip in two motions. Or again, like I said, kickflip style, because your foot has to go up the board and out diagonally. as opposed to just straight and not up the board at all. So to recap, the two tricks that I would recommend to learning heel flips faster, that if you follow and if you can get the motion, will give you a better heel flip, in my opinion, for sure, is number one, put your back foot about an inch in from the board, fully straight, not tweaked at all in either direction. That'll help it be snappier and quicker, and you'll land on the bolts easier. Number two, flick straight out, don't cheat it in either way, because it's just a very solid one motion straight out. The board will just want to flip still, but it doesn't want to flip in a tweaked way, and it doesn't have to work extra hard to do it in two motions, or just at a weird angle in general. Now a lot of times also, just by itself or just naturally, your foot will go slightly in this direction. So even if I flick straight out, my foot will travel up the board and with the heel flip just as a natural motion just by itself without forcing it. And that's fine, but it does that on its own good enough without you perfectly offsetting it by pointing your foot outwards like that. So I'm going to do a couple more heel flips. I'm going to slow-mo them for you guys and do some examples, but in my opinion, that's how you want your feet, straight and straight.